All right, welcome back. We continue right here along with Andrew Fillipponi. I'm Bob Pompeani. We've got a lot of vowels here on the studio tonight. Let's go out to Tom in Monongahela, who's on the hotline right now. Hey, Tom.
Hey, Tom. Hey, how are you guys doing?
We're good.
I had a comment and two quick questions. The comment, that maybe we didn't think the offensive line for Steelers, maybe they weren't as good as we thought because Ben had such great footwork and got rid of the ball out of his hands and it kind of got exposed. And then my question would be, two questions real quick. Why, after Ben went on, did Coach Tomlin didn't get a quarterback coach for these young quarterbacks to help them out? And my second question would be, what are they going to do in this off season? Because with Mason's footwork, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Tom. Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, I think the quarterback coach thing is still in play. I heard the name Matt Canada thrown out in the last couple of days. He's got a lot of experience. He had a great offense at Pitt that one season before he got the big promotion to LSU. Was the interim head coach at Maryland, took last year off. He's never coached in the NFL, Bob, but I think the Steelers have some familiarity because, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Tomlin's kid at Maryland as a football player?
He went down there and,
Right, I think Canada was on that staff and recruited him, so I would keep an eye on a name like that.
Pete in Squirrel Hill. Go ahead, Pete. Welcome to the Sports Call.
Guys, how are you tonight?
Good.
Quick question, Bob. If you go by resume, how did Cowher get in the Hall of Fame over Tom Flores? I'll wait for your answer. Thank you.
Well, again, I think the timing of this is that the centennial vote helped a lot of guys. It was designed to do that. Sometimes I think this stuff is a little too gimmicky for me, but you can argue all you want back and forth about it because that's what it's there for. It's a debate kind of thing. Andrew, I look at Bill Cowher, I always thought he was right on the bubble. I always thought but I also thought that, in my opinion, he could be in that Hall of Fame class, and I'm not surprised that he is now. It took this vehicle to get him there. But there are a lot of guys who aren't in the Hall of Fame based on this who should be in the Hall of Fame, I think. Coaches, I'm talking about.
I think if Mike Tomlin gets graded on a curve for 2019 because he went 8-8 without Ben Roethlisberger, doesn't Cowher get the same curve for pretty much his entire career?
Without quarterbacks who are elite.
He went to 6 AFC championship games. I think in the modern era, there are only 3 coaches, Hall of Fame coaches, that went to more championship games. Landry, Shula, and there might be one more. And he did it with
Neil O'Donnell,
Cordell Stewart, and he got Ben, but only for the first 3 years of his career.
Yeah, if he had stayed longer with Ben, I think you may have seen another championship along the way. Who knows? But, that's a situation where you're going to always have debate on this topic, especially given the way this was. Do you believe he would have gotten in without the centennial vote?
No, I do not. And I talked to Bouchette about this. He said he never was a finalist for the real NFL Pro Football Hall of Fame.
But good for him. Congrats. He should enjoy it. He's had a wonderful career, and that's going to do it for us tonight. So Andrew will be back here tomorrow night. We'll have more of your calls. Be sure to check us out on another edition of the Sports Call. Tune over now to KDKA-TV. Ken and Susan along with Big Play Ray with KDKA-TV News. Good night.